The Jewish Story. This week's story from the Holocaust is taken from the book Hope is the Last to Die, written by Halina Birenbaum. The longer we stayed in the camp, the more we gained in experience. Our instincts sharpened, our vigilance developed, and our reactions quickened. We acquired a greater capacity for adapting ourselves to conditions. We learned that staying inside the camp during the daytime was not always safe, on account of the ever-increasing number of selections. Better to drag rocks all day than to shudder every time a whistle blew in the camp. As our stay in Majdanek lengthened, we learned to distinguish between the easier and harder labor details, which to avoid, who were the better overseers and capos, who were the worst, and who to keep away from. Prisoners trying to get into the better labor details were generally not particular what methods they used, so fights broke out. There were incidents of informing and toadyism. Sometimes we worked in fields only a stone's throw away from a village hut. Armed SS sentries cut us off from freedom. Then I used to look with envy and longing at the children playing freely in the peasants' gardens, at the hens pecking the dust, at the people bustling about. I just could not comprehend that there still existed another world, in which people were allowed to move around open spaces not cordoned off with barbed wire, and in which children played. In Majdanek, weeding the grass between the 2 rows of electrified barbed wire separating our camp from that of the men was considered to be light work. It was a narrow strip of space which could accommodate a slender person. Squatting one behind the other, we moved cautiously forward. A careless moment meant death, and every now and then someone was killed by touching the electrified wire. Neither the overseers nor the capos dared come between these wires, so no one urged us on, or struck or rushed us. We could sit and rest, picking at the weeds. I preferred this work to any other. Here I had the peace I longed for. Please pass on this story.